few weeks ago, we asked you guys to reach out to us with questions that you wanted to ask us. We asked you guys all over our social media platforms, anything that was on your mind. There was no subject that was taboo. Whatever was coming to mind, we asked you to reach out and hit us with some questions, and the feedback has been pretty overwhelming.
This is something that we normally do in the classrooms. So when we go into schools and organisations and just different things like that, we ask those guys to give us these questions. So we kind of wanted to put it out there on a bigger scale for everyone to have that chance to ask us anything and get to know the way MW operates.
Yeah.
So we'll get straight into it, I think.
Let's do it.
Right, first question up. How can people learn to be positive when life gets them down?
I think personally, you just got to have the faith that better times going to come. I think to stay positive is to kind of have a vision that whatever phase or whatever situation you're going through, there's going to be better times to come. I think everybody has these issues. I don't think it's always a bad thing to be in a negative space, because being in a negative space sometimes helps you reflect and appreciate the good spaces you're in and the positive spaces. I certainly believe keeping positive is about having a bigger picture, knowing that whatever you're going through, there's going to be better days ahead. That's my personal
opinion. And I think there's self-positivity and then there's social positivity. So I think when you're in a kind of a dark place or you feel yourself getting a bit down, go and spend time with those around you who are going to lift you up again.
Yeah.
So it's not just about yourself anymore, it's about sharing it with other people. And don't ever be scared to say, I'm struggling, or I'm in a bad place, or things aren't right at the moment. Open up and share. So I think it allows then other people to invest themselves into you more as well. And that builds relationships and communication much better. So that's what I would say more so. So that's what I do normally. You know, those kind of bad days, I call my friends, my family, and I'd go and share my time with them instead.
Yeah, I totally understand. I totally agree with that. I'd also say for the more introvert individual that doesn't like to talk about their problems, I do think just keep a positive mindset and think about what's going to come afterwards, and understand that what you're going through at this present time is only a phase. And if you keep an open mind and if you look towards what's going to come after, then I think that can help keeping you motivated during a difficult period in your life.
Bad days will pass, and so will good days too. So you've got to appreciate both of them, but they'll both take time for them to be processed.
Right.
That's
You know what
what
they say? Tough times don't last. People do.
They sure do. Okay, the next question we were asked was, what drives you both? Do you want to go first?
What drives us both? Well, me, I'm passionate. I'm passionate about people. I've had a personal tragedy in my life where I felt like I'm not going to waste my time doing anything that I don't think is positive or anything that doesn't mean something to me. So I'm driven by people. I'm driven by the youth. I'm driven by the elderly. I think the elderly have such an important part to play for the youth. I think the youth have such an important part to play for the elderly. I'm driven by people. I like to help change people's lives. I like to breathe positivity around them and help people realise their potential. That's what drives me.
Yeah, and I think that's quite mutual to the whole of MW. That's kind of like our ethos. I don't think we'd have anyone on board that wasn't a people person or a people lover.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, what drives me, it's a multitude of things really. The family that I have, of course, they instilled in me that kind of drive anyway, so I like to give them something back. The younger kind of generation I have in my family are kind of my main forces to drive. That's what I'd kind of say. So my success will be for them. But then personally, I think when we go and we work with young people and we see their transformations or we hear their stories, and it makes you kind of second think about your own circumstances. But then it also makes you want to help more people more. I think actually we had someone reach out to us on the responses, and they actually said that how we'd help them change, and once we finished we would stop fighting and appreciate his family more and stuff like that. So shout out to that person who will know who he is. But yeah, just those responses back to us make us go to the next person and keep that drive maintaining. I think that would be driving us.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, you know, within our friendship group, we have got a positive friendship group, and it's important that you know, that we're still doing things that motivate them also. You know, personally driven by my children and the fact that I want to make my parents proud. But it's not just that as well. It's like when someone will contact me and explain to me that I've had a personal impact on their life for the better, I get a real feeling of fulfillment. I feel uplifted. I just feel grateful and blessed that I've had that impact on someone's life. And the good thing, what I have to say about our team, everyone has had those kind of messages.
Yeah.
So we just have a team full of people that we believe want to make change and want to help people. And the key thing is bring their experiences to the table to try and help people realise that what they go through is, again, just a phase. And yeah, I think we are very fortunate to have the team we have, but at the same time, we're very fortunate to be able to engage with you guys, and that's both you and the North.
Yeah, and I think it's down to everyone when we say this. I feel, and everyone feels, it's our purpose in life. You know, to provide that happiness, to transform, to help other people through difficult times, just like we would help each other through difficult times. So I think, especially for me, and anyway, it's my purpose to fulfil those kind of things in other people. I really, truly feel like that.
Second that.
Okay, so next question. Tips on how to keep fitness at high levels.
I think once you get to your optimum level of fitness, to keep it at a high level, I think first and foremost, probably appreciate how hard you work to get where you are. Secondly, I think it's all about consistency after that. Discipline, self-discipline. I'm very fortunate to be around and be able to watch certain people, i.e. Nathan Ross, Danny Peak, DJ Zeke's Chow. I'm around those guys. They help me keep my optimum level of fitness high because I've got tremendous discipline. I think discipline is really important, and when you get to a certain level, you have to kind of incorporate it as a lifestyle thing. You know, because obviously you wasn't probably doing that before. Now once you've got to that level now, then it's probably thinking about incorporating that into your general lifestyle, and that will help you stay at your optimum level of fitness.
I think another person on our team as well and around our environment would be Josh. So Crazy Level Training.
Yeah.
One link more in the description anyway.
Yeah.
But he is a massive person to watch for those kind of things and take on a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
The way he keeps himself maintained at a level that's going to function his daily life. I think that's really important as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll check him out. If you guys on social media, check out Crazy Level Training.
Yeah. But then I'd also say, like, it's willpower. It's got to be a part of you. You can't look for it in other people. You can't look at other people and say, I want to be like them.
Yeah.
You've got to tarnish that completely out of your mind. Get rid of it. It's about you. It's about your journey and your health and happiness, and that should come paramount before anything else. So there's not a level, I don't think, that sets the tone for everyone. It's your level, and I think don't let anyone else dictate to you what your level should be or anything like that. And as we always say, believe in your own potential. So it's about what you want to do and your ability to get there. I think that's something you should definitely focus on more, rather than everyone else as well. But just take them in for inspiration.
Yeah. I think sometimes what people can do is fall into that false sense of feeling they have to be as big or as strong as the next person, or as fit as the next person, or slim, or whatever it is you're looking for. First and foremost, respect your genetics, and then take it from there. Like what you says, it's your own personal journey.
Yeah.
So it's what's down to the individual.
I'd also say Nadia as well, for the girls out there.
Yeah.
It's not about the big guys with the muscles and you know what it looks like to be gym fit. And I think that is kind of a stereotype out there.
Side.
Yeah. It's about she's a fantastic athlete, and she's so convicted at what she does, and the dedication that she shows every day. It's now her lifestyle. It's who she is. It's embedded into her now. That sort of person to look up to and inspire to, just their morals, isn't something you should take in, rather than what it all looks like.
Yeah.
If that helps anyone out there, I hope that answers your question about how to kind of keep their, you know, understand the process, respect your process, but then just keep yourself around positive energy and positive mindset and focus on you. Yeah? I think so.
Bang on.
I think the next question would be great, to follow on from what you said previously. So this question is, how do you get help on body dysmorphia if you want everything to be kept a secret? I would say secrets aren't good for anybody. I truly believe that if you hold a secret in, it silences your feelings. And the best way to overcome that worry of talking is simply to expose what's going on, but to someone who will actively sit there and support you with it. I think that's the most important thing to do. It's sharing it with the right company, not someone who's going to use it against you or manipulate you further with it.
Yeah, so that probably would suggest that, just be open-minded to potentially seeking a bit of professional help.
Yeah.
Because those type of conditions, they are very unlikely for people to overcome them without that little element of support professionally. Yeah. So I think you're right. If you reveal, then you can heal. That's something that we say quite often
Yeah.
within MW. And yeah, I believe it's definitely something that should be spoken on, but again to the right people.
Yeah, and I would say you're not on your own. You really aren't. There's many people that come to speak with us, especially, who have maybe this in a smaller thing or in a larger thing, or social media amplifies it a little bit.
Yeah.
You aren't on your own, so please just go and talk to someone about it.
It's actually very common, isn't it?
Yeah, and you just never know exactly how much help is out there and how much it can change the way you process those thoughts without actually trying it.
Yeah.
But again, I understand it's so scary to do that, but you must push past it. Go and talk to someone who I would say who you trust. If it's a close friend of yours, that's a great person, and then together, with a bit of strength, you then go and talk to someone professionally, so that gives you that guidance and support system. I think that would be what I would say.
Yeah.
Again, it's not uncommon, especially with the rise of social media.
Social media pressures.
We all have a hint of body dysmorphia, but it just depends if it affects you every day. And if it is, please go and talk to someone about it. Or message us if that's something that you prefer to do, and we'll definitely respond and have a chat with you.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right, so the last question we'll finish off with today. My boyfriend's female best friend doesn't like me, but she tells him she still loves him.
Still loves him. So
yeah.
we'll probably imagine that the friend must be an ex. I think what you maybe need to do is pull your boyfriend aside. Just explain to him that you have relationship barriers that you'd like to address. It would be uncomfortable for you, for him to be told that she loves him, and I can understand how that makes anyone feel uncomfortable, and that's from an adult perspective to a child's perspective. But how I would deal with it, it's really down to, I would say, the boyfriend to deal with that and address that, and probably you just let that gentleman know that it is really affecting you, and if she is to be around, she has to respect you as the partner and respect the fact that he's in a relationship. But I will say that would probably need to come from the boyfriend.
Yeah, I think he's got a large part to play in boundaries, barriers and tolerance, which I think is a great word. I think it's literally about him saying, you need to be kept at arm's length because you aren't affecting my life positively. You're making issues with my partner. And if he truly sees you as his life partner, as the person next to him, no one else should jeopardise that, especially if as we're hypothesising it's an ex. I think it's definitely something that he needs to address and think about. And then maybe if it continues, you need to make that decision as to, are you able to still continue that way? Because I think it's not good if it's going to bring you down or make you feel bad, or you compare yourself to her. So I think as a girl, you would often do that. Well, that's his ex, he's keeping her around. What has she got that I am not giving him now? So you've got to start thinking about the effects on you and making those choices to make it better for you, not just about keeping your boyfriend around because you love him. Sometimes love can be blind, and I think that's definitely something you've got to start thinking about, putting yourself first and making decisions for yourself. Even if they're very difficult, they need it sometimes.
And I think, I'm a gentleman that has a lot of female friends. Well, I think what's important from the female perspective is to get across to the man how you feel, and then give him the opportunity to deal with it. And then once you see how he deals with it, then we address the matter. If you don't feel like he's dealt with it in a correct way, that prioritises you and your relationship,
or
respects you, then you've got a decision to make. And again, like what you've just explained, make a decision that's going to positively impact your life.
Because you're the main person in your life, so you're always going to be around to, longevity of your life. Make sure people around you are positive and making you happy. If not, honestly, we say to anyone in any situation, if they're not a positive influence, let them go. Like, put them off, see you later. No explanation is needed sometimes. Let them go. You put yourself first and your happiness.
Okay, well, that's it for today on MW Q&As. We really thank you guys for sending so many messages. There is an overwhelming amount of messages for us to get through, and we will get back to everybody's questions. So we just want to say thank you for today, and I'll let you finish off, Hal.
Yeah, of course. So if there's any other questions you want us to answer, or if anyone's been affected by what we spoke about or wants further support, please drop us a message, phone us. Their contact details are all over any of our social media sites and our website. Get back to us, you know, we want to engage with you guys just as much as we do in the classrooms. So, yes, thank you very so much for today. I hope our answers to your questions were sufficient. We'll hopefully see you guys again soon.